So I was out walking in the woods and I found I found a truck this time. There's not really much left of it at all. It looks like the cab's gone, I think. But I gotta go check it out. It's definitely been here a long time for sure. I don't even know if there's anything left of this thing. But it looks pretty old. This fender. Hopefully there's no animals under it this time. Hubs there. It's got the engine in it still, obviously. An old truck or something. It's got 6 spark plugs, so it's probably a straight 6 maybe. I don't know what that is. Not too familiar with stuff this old, really. But it's all been stripped down, I think. Oh, it looks like it's like 40s or something, maybe. It's been there a long time. It's really dug in the ground there. See the shock there. It's a complete engine here. Oh, it says anything on the engine. There's a couple numbers on the manifold there. So maybe that'll help give it away, I don't know. There's not much of a seat left in it. But the whole frame's still here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll take a seat. Got the shifter here. It's a 4-speed, I guess. Sure it doesn't move, of course. Still got the drive shaft in it too. Yeah, the old speedometer. And the mileage there. So I say gasoline, battery, temperature, and oil pressure. I don't know if you can see that. There's the choke. Oh, the whole thing moves. Glove box. I wonder if there's anything in it. Ow. Shouldn't have sat on that, that's for sure. The keyhole. Wow. He's pretty pooched. The wiper, I guess. Oh, look at that thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, still got the drive shaft in it too. The rear end and everything. There's really not much left of this. I don't even know if it's worth recording or not, but why not, right? There's no... This is all gone, this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Now I need to know what kind of truck it is. It's old for sure. But either way, it's kind of cool. It's really done in though. That shifter. If I get that off. Probably not. Some engine numbers or transmission numbers maybe. Don't see any numbers on it. Yeah, cool. It's an oldie. These fenders are pretty old, I think. Right on. Gotta find out what it is now. See the bumper, and that should help give it away, I think. The engine for sure. Like I said, it's 6 spark plugs, so just like a straight 6 or something. Cool. Well, we'll look it up, figure out what it is. do see some numbers on the, what does that say? I don't know. It's really starting to rain now. Probably hear the thunder in the background. I'm looking at this drive shaft. I am putting together an 87 S10 long bed. I'm putting a V8 in it. Eventually I'm going to start doing videos on that. Just an automatic TH350. But my drive shaft's going to be 3 inches too short. So I know it's a long shot, but I wonder if this drive shaft, if I could take that out and get it shortened, if it's too long, of course, and then put it in the truck when I do the V8 swap, which would be kind of funny if I could actually use it. But it's probably a different style, but you never know, right? So, oh, there's some numbers on that rear diff here. Who knows, maybe the rear diff would be good too. We gotta change that out eventually. There's the numbers on the rear differential. So I'm gonna look that up. For sure I'm gonna find out what the hell this thing is or was. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll look up the truck, and if the drive shaft will fit. The drive shaft's going in the S10. Like I said, a long shot, but you never know. I'll start bringing some tools with me or something, because hose clamps are expensive nowadays. That's a pretty good hose clamp still, I think. I'd still use that. No, it sounds stupid, I guess, but I would use that one for sure. I wonder if that's just actually the fuel pump. It's see-through, that's kind of weird. But I really don't know. That's where the fuel pump would go on my 350 Chevy I'm putting in. Oh, it says GM on it. I didn't notice that. Good, maybe the drive shaft will work. The starter's still there too. All these fucking bushes over here. Look at that. Look at these cables are thick too. Be surprised what you can use. Like reuse, I mean. Like even this cable here is pretty, it's pretty probably screwed, but even this grounding strap, like I might need that, and maybe I'll use that on the S10 build I'm doing. Even this cable here, that's pretty good cable. They don't make them like they used to, do they? But this whole block's got a hole in it and everything. Look at that. So this engine's definitely done in, but even the transmission, you never know. You could take the transmission out, maybe you could rebuild it. But we definitely narrowed it down. It's definitely a GM, so that's a start. A straight 6. I think GM had a straight 6. Well, they must have. It's not shaped like a V, that's for sure. I just noticed it says some other crap. Oh yeah, GM. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't notice that before. And even these cast iron exhaust manifolds are... You could probably actually reuse those and take them off. If the bolts ever come off, probably snap right off, but... Be amazed what you can do sometimes. So you never know. Maybe I can use some of this stuff. I think it'd be kind of cool to build the truck using a bunch of junk off an old truck I found in the woods, really. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll take a note. Take a note of all this junk I find. Maybe I can reuse some of it. And the speedometer is probably the coolest thing on this thing. And you can't even really see much of it. But these vents and the shifter, it's probably a Muncie 4-speed. If they had a Muncie 4-speed back in that time, I don't even know. But I would like to make the truck a standard. Wouldn't that be cool if I could take this thing out and rebuild it? Because I would. I would come back and I'd wrench it out and I would figure out a way to get this stupid thing out and I'd carry it over my shoulder back to the car. Or the S10 if I bring it out. Because it does run right now. It's only got the crappy 2.8 in it, but it runs good, so that's all that matters. But look at that old cast iron differential. That thing's solid. The drive shaft, oh, it's a 2-piece drive shaft. I didn't even notice that. I don't know if that's a good thing then. Maybe I can't use it. It's got 2 pieces there, it's joined there. But yeah, I don't know. There's really not much of this thing left. There's no bumper, there's no box, there's no nothing left of this stupid thing, so. We'll see. But those cables, I could use those cables for sure, I think. Well, it's really starting to rain now. Every video I do, it seems to be pouring rain. And this is another one, so I think I'm going to head back to the car if I can find it. And till next time.